I'm here to give you your daily vibe. I don't know why. As soon as I I clicked go live, the song in my head, Zombie, but in your head, zombie. Maybe this is something, I think this is going to resonate with you guys. The second I hit live, that's what came in my mind. You know, Spirit talks to me through music. It's kind of what I do. All right, Father in Heaven, Spirit Guide, show me clearly. What do you want to tell the collective of YouTube today, Thursday, the 15th? 15th, yes. 15th. April. Okay. Ooh, lovers in the reverse. Dun, dun, dun. Maria, perché? Okay, so broken union, broken contract, broken soulmate connection, something that maybe shouldn't have been a soulmate connection to begin with, maybe a contract that needs to be over, but it won't. Let's see. What else? What's going on? Clearly we're talking about love. And there goes my card. Going sideways. Good morning. Not knowing if you are completely over the pain, or not over the pain, but am I done being abused? Am I done being abused by this broken contract? This broken union, this broken soulmate connection that is lingering? You need stability, you need balance, okay? Let's see what we got here. No more devil energy. Walk away from the codependency. You have plenty. You have enough. You have enough emotional fulfillment in your life. And they're saying you need to kind of go with the flow. You need to go with the flow. Even though you're in your head like, am I done with this pain? Am I done with the abuse of the past? It's saying this is still weighing down on you. You know it's a blockage. You know it's not moving. You know this horse is digging their heels in the sand and refuses to walk towards the water, right? You need stability. You need balance in your life, okay? Balance. And maybe that's why you're in your head, like I said in the beginning. Maybe you're in your head like, I need stability. Am I going to let this situation come back in my life? Am I going to let this situation abuse me again? This person, situation who does not want to work with me, does not want to be a partner with me. See? You're like, I don't know. Will I accept them back? Will I go back? Right? This is what, the 8 of Cups. Will I go back to this abuse? I don't know. It's like, I think you're kind of thinking this. Will I go back to this? Should I stay or should I go? You don't know what to do. Ooh, but. See, you never really know. You never know what cards are going to come out. But it's like, you know the truth. You know the truth. Ooh. I was going to say, you have options even though you're sad. But also, you know the truth. They made you an option. And it puts you into sadness. So it's time for you to take some action. Yes, it's time to follow me. It's time for you to be stable. It's time for you to, look at the top of the deck. Go after your 10 of Pentacles. Go after your stability, your long-term success, the evolution to the generational happiness. It's time for you to bring balance. And maybe you only got 2. Maybe you only got 2 pennies in your pocket. But maybe you're just working on that 10 right now. Okay? I don't know why. Spirit's kind of saying, put this deck down. Will the real Slim Shady please stand up? It's like, enough with that deck. I got to the point with this one. Spirit's saying, go on to the Oracle decks. And I will. Unless I need a clarifier. And I will. Okay. I am listening, Spirit. All right. What do you want? Guys, I literally smudged everything in here today. It was one of those days. I was like, ooh, I need to smudge this place. I'm feeling a little, you know. Energy's been a little thick. Okay. And usually, it's funny, when I smudge, the ember burns out real quick. This time, it would not burn out. So it's my indication as Spirit did need to get rid of something that was in here. Okay. So maybe the reason why I have to tell you this is because maybe you need to do the same thing. Maybe you need to open your windows, clear your space, empty it out, air it out, smudge, light a candle. I said that yesterday. Light a candle, guys. It's 2 days in a row. I am saying that. So maybe it's doing. Put some good intentions out there. Release the negativity. Okay, so message. The message, it's like, have you got the message yet? It's time to go. It's time to keep going. Have you got the message? It's time to keep going. I feel like you're in your head over this. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. See? It's time to stand strong. It's time to stand in your masculine energy and regrow. Regenerate yourself, guys. And guess what? It's spring. It's a great time to grow. Okay? Because clearly in the spring, it rains a lot. So let out the tears of the past. It's time to plant a new garden. Have you got the message? Hello, have you heard me? It's like Spirit's like, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. It's time to grow. Have you received this message yet? You can't imagine. You cannot imagine knowing that you will not be fortunate. So it's like you have this doubt in your mind. You're like, you have this doubt in your mind that you're not going to be lucky. It's almost like, oh, but I can't imagine. Okay. Two messages. So it's like, I can't imagine me not being fortunate. But it's like, don't imagine, just know. Just know you're going to be okay, right? Let's see, hold on a second. It's almost like Spirit saying, don't even think that you're going to be unlucky. Just grow. Just grow. Good morning. So, you know what I mean? Just keep going. Just keep going. Have you got the message? Anybody home? Just keep going. Stand in your power. Grow. Evolve. It's time to bloom. It's time to flourish. It's like, don't wear the mask. Don't be false in your stability, in your balance. Don't be false in your stability and balance, guys. How can you bring stability in life? And literally we were talking about being balanced. How can you bring stability if you're not showing your true colors? If you're not being you? Aha. Something to think about, right? The truth be told in reverse. This just came out for Facebook too. It's like, you're not showing your truth. And that's funny because in Facebook I was saying, maybe you're not telling the truth. Maybe you're not showing your truth. So how can you be balanced? Sometimes it's hard to show your truth, guys, because you're afraid of the outcome. You're afraid of the response, the reaction when you show your truth. But then think about it. Whatever the outcome and the action, the reaction, the response is, if they don't move forward with you, then maybe they're really not part of the plan, right? Good morning. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? If they can't metabolize you, then maybe they're not part of your plan. Maybe they were just, that's why we had the lovers in reverse. Maybe they were only meant to be here for a small time. Oh my God, guys. Almost every single card that just came out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, came into the Facebook one. Oh, I'm sorry, honey. I know. Well, I know. The feeling of feeling sick of everything. Okay. Why do you want to be happy? Why do you want to be happy? You're stuck in anxiety over something that is not meant to be in your life. And you haven't taken action on really thinking and focusing on yourself and taking care of yourself. So why aren't you happy? What are the things that you're going to do to make you happy? Do you even know what makes you happy? Maybe you don't. Maybe you don't. Maybe it's time to figure out what makes you happy. Because a lot of times we say this and we say, well, this, I want to be happy, I want to be happy, I want to be happy. This makes me happy. But does it really? TMI, but not really, because you know the way I am. My soon-to-be ex-husband, we've, I told you, have gotten into multiple fights, multiple avenues of getting a divorce and then coming back, getting a divorce and then coming back. One of the fights we had, I literally said to him, I can't make you happy. I have done everything to make you happy. The problem is you don't know what makes you happy. So how the fuck am I supposed to make you happy when you don't even know what makes you happy? Me, personally, I do know what makes me happy, which I guess is a check off on my list. But you know what he said to me? He literally sat back and goes, you know what? You're right. I don't know what makes me happy. So how are you supposed to make me happy? So there's a reason why I'm saying this to you. Either you don't know what makes you happy, or you can't make somebody else happy because they need to make themselves happy and you need to make yourself happy. And together, maybe you can be happy together and maybe you can't, right? But this is a broken union. This is something that's like an ended contract, something that is no longer simpatico, right? So why? What is your why to your happiness? Your happiness is stuck in anxiety and right now in something that's not meant to be, in a situation that's not meant to be. But you yourself are not revealing your truth. Why aren't you taking care of yourself? Why aren't you thinking about you? Stop wasting your time. It's time to build yourself back up. It's time to piece up that wall for you, that foundation. Let's see, what are you saying here? Do speak my truth. Best believe, not afraid to respond, but not going to keep telling them a waste of breath. Absolutely. What makes you happy is oneself. Right? No person can make you happy. Happy together is the bonus. Absolutely. And that's exactly what I was saying. So it's like, you can't make somebody happy. Believe me, I have tried for 22 years. I tried. I tried more than 22 years because I was together with him prior to that. Just 22 years married. A long fucking time of self-sacrificing until I came to my... Actually, it's kind of funny. Why? Why? Why am I trying to make you happy? Why are I not focusing on my own happiness? I'm too preoccupied with your happiness and you're not happy. So why am I wasting my time? Right? Stop the anxiety, right? This is my story years ago. So, but clearly this is somebody's story today. Today, Junior. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so stop wasting your time, Spirit's saying. Go home. Go home. Stop wasting your time. It's time to build your foundation for you, okay, for what's going to make you happy, piece by piece, grabbing one piece of knowledge, piecing it together with another piece of knowledge, putting action to the knowledge, right? 5D to the 3D. Attachment. What is this attachment? What is this change? Number 5, dealing with change. So what about this attachment? The attachment to the storm. Attachment to the tower moment. Attachment to the catastrophic event that took place. Attachment to the storm. What about this, Spirit? You need to heal from it. Heal. Heal this attachment from the catastrophic clarity, from the tower moment that came breaking the walls. And that's why it's funny I say that, because this is building, oh, my nails are disgusting, guys. Building, piecing things back together for you. For you. Because if you have a family and you're not stable, or you have children and you do not put your foundation, guess what? Their foundation is rocky too, because you are not firm in your foundation. Think about that, right? Happy wife, happy life. Happy mom, happy family, right? You ever hear those sayings? You might not be married to this person. You may not be, whatever the case may be, whatever it is. But you cannot make anybody else around you happy if you are not happy, if you are not solid, if you do not have a firm foundation in who you are as a fucking person. Community, maybe it's time to go out. I'm coming out. Restrictions are getting lighter in some parts of the world. Maybe it's time to go out. Maybe it's time to go shoot the shit with some girls, some of your friends, or guys, whoever the fuck you're friends with. I have a lot of female friends because I do, but I love men. I love men. Like, I love male friends. I have male best friends because there's less drama with men. Although, when you're in a relationship, your significant other doesn't like that you're best friends with another man. So, it is what it is. But, like I always tell you guys, I am more masculine at nature. So, I love going to the bar with my male friends and shooting the shit and talking. And when they're looking at hot girls, I can say, yeah, she's fucking hot. You should go hit that. You know what I'm saying? I know, I have multiple sides to my personality. But I'm totally fine hanging out with girls as long as they're drama-free girls, because I don't like drama. Oh, you know what else I don't like? Speaking of going out, shooting the shit and having a drink, I don't like drunk friends. I don't like people I have to babysit. Yeah. No. I've evolved. Okay. All right, what else? It's saying, Spirit's saying, hold on a second. It's saying, it's time to walk away from the friendship or community that doesn't know your worth. Okay? It's time to walk away from the family, the friends, the situation, the job, whatever this is pertaining to in your life that doesn't see your value. That that devalues you. You need to start having, it's like Spirit saying, you need to regain your power back. Bitch, regain your power. Because right now you are weak and you need to grow. All right. I don't know. This may not be for everybody, so don't take offense. And you know the way I talk, for those of you who actually watch me. Or for those of you who are tuning in, I'm sorry. I just have a very interesting personality. So let's see. I'm very real. I'm real as fuck. Okay. Don't be envious if you can't heal your heart. Because you don't have a plan to release yourself from this. So just be a little patient in this. Kind of funny, because I kind of see this as the Lover's card. Both in reverse. Both in reverse. Okay? In this broken union, you will have victory, but you're going to have anxiety still over this situation that cannot heal and doesn't see your worth. All right, enough with this story, Spirit. How about the healing? Let's go to the healing. All right, I have 20 minutes in. All right, the healing. Have a little patience. Yeah. It's time to release the wild inner child, guys. Yes, like I said, go out. Go have a drink with your friends. Maybe go listen to some music. Stop procrastinating. You're holding yourself back. Start thinking outside the box. Even in a family tribe. And it's funny because the family tribe fell right on top of the community. And I did reference this to possibly a family as well. But, okay. Think outside the box about a family that won't reject you, or a community, or a friend circle. You still have this pain in your heart, but it doesn't matter. It's time to create who you're supposed to be. You're sabotaging yourself. So you need to take off this mask, like I was talking about before, in the cycle. Okay? In the cycle. It's like you need to take off this mask. In this cycle, in this new cycle, be you. Be you. Take off the jacket, okay? Take it off. Be you. Reveal you. Be the raw, true you, okay? So you can have a better life. Because sometimes we don't even realize it. We think we're moving on and we're repeating the same cycle. And you're like, why? How did I do that again? It was a different person. It was a different situation, but somehow it ended up the same, right? Because we fall back into our old patterns. So the person takes advantage of you like the old people did. Because you're like, it's okay. I'll fix it. We're empaths. Whoever's on this channel, for the most part, is going to be an empath, right? So we're like, I'm going to fix you. I'm going to heal you. I'm going to make you happy. No, it doesn't work that way. But we still think we can do it, but we can't, okay? Sorry, guys. I'm just going off on my tangent. You know the way I get. What else? So even though you're really having a hard time communicating, Spirit's like, maybe at least reveal 50% of what you need to say. Maybe you don't want to say something because you don't want to hurt somebody's feelings. They're saying, well, then just throw it halfway out there. If you can't just have diarrhea of the mouth, be politically correct about what you need to say because you're having a hard time speaking what you need to say. Don't allow yourself to defeat yourself without speaking. So by you not communicating at least 50% of what you need to say, right? This won't allow you to overcome this difficulty, right? Like I was just saying, sometimes we don't realize we're repeating a pattern, and then you're in a new situation. You're like, oh, fuck. What's going on? The same thing that happened in my last relationship. By you not saying anything, you're not fixing the problem. But by you staying, this is kind of triggering a memory right now. I don't really like what's going on. This is what I've dealt with in the past. This is what I said I would never deal with again. And this is kind of happening again. So if you're afraid to say something completely, bluntly, say 50%. At least say 50%. Because by you saying nothing, you're repeating the pattern. Ding, ding, ding. You will not receive wish fulfillment. You need to come out of the shadow and stop being drawn back in to the old ways. Come out into the sun. If there's sun where you are. It's been a little rainy, a little gray. We had 1 day of sun, 1.5 day. Then it went away. Went away. Sun, where are you? Okay, no more with this deck. What do you want to say with this deck here? You need to ground yourself a little bit more, okay? Especially now that it's getting nicer out. Maybe it's time to take off your shoes, put your feet in the grass. Ground yourself. It's almost like saying you're not exploring your past. You're not exploring your ancestors. You're not exploring the familial past. You don't want to ground yourself from the past, possibly. You don't, sorry guys. Maybe Spirit's trying to say, I'm talking about cycles. Is this a familial cycle? Maybe you're going through a familial cycle, guys. Yeah, I'm getting right itchy right now. Yeah, I think you're going through a familial cycle. It's like everybody in my family has done this. I can't break the chains. It's hard to break the chains of something you don't know. It's hard to go against the grain, right? Does this make sense? Is this triggering anybody right now? Because I was just like, ding, ding, ding. Oh, light bulb. Okay. Yeah, the familial cycle, guys. Not grounded in the familial cycle. Like it was like your family cycle was never balanced anyway. And are you repeating the cycle of the family past, ancestors past? See, step into the unknown. It's time to break free from this. Maybe that's the mask that you need to release. Maybe the mask is you not doing what everybody thinks you're supposed to be doing. Or you not doing like what you think you're supposed to do. Does that make sense? It's time to get into the, like I said, get creative. You know, think with your sacral chakra. Think outside the box. Can I be different than my family? Can I be better? Do I have to fall into their trap all the time because they're my family? Right? It's time to do something new. Blind yourself and step courageously forward like the fool, right? Into a path you've never experienced before. Courageously move forward. Reach out. You know it's something new is coming for you. It's like, but you need to decide to do something different. Can you be different? Can you love yourself if you're different? But they're saying love it. Love the fact that you're different. Oh my goodness, I was just talking about this morning. Love yourself that you are the black sheep. That you don't go meh and follow the herd. Okay? Love yourself that you are different. Different is what makes you you. Don't follow aimlessly because everybody else wants you to, or you think you're supposed to. Guys, I have broken free from my family the last few years. It's been a while. It's been like a 10-year cycle with my family. But lately, they're just like, who the fuck is this bitch? But I love it. I love it because now, like whatever they say, I don't care. Because I'm not doing what they want me to do. See, stand in your power. I've had this card a few times. It's like saying for you feminines who don't know how to stand in your masculine power, it's like getting in balance with your masculine energy. We've spoken about this in the past. Be strong. You know what? Spirit just told me to tell you. Be the man that you want in your life. Don't be the damsel in distress. Be the man that you want in your life. It's pretty profound, actually. And set boundaries so you can protect yourself. Because a man typically would have boundaries, right? We see them as the tough exterior. Men have a lot of exteriors, right? A lot of it is to protect their weaknesses, right? And we do too, right? But men in particular, because they can't be seen as weak. See? It's saying take power, take action, be strong, put your boundaries up, and go the fuck after what you want. Take action. Take action. Move forward. Okay? Do not stand still. Do not let somebody put you in the, what is it? The Knight of Pentacles. Okay? Do not put yourself in the Knight of Pentacles energy. Or in the reverse, even better yet. It's almost like saying you don't even realize how beautiful you're going to be when you put this protection up and you take action and you put the boundaries up, that God is protecting you. You just need to have faith. You just need to have some faith and go after it. What do you want? What do you want? What's burning inside of you that you want to go after? Go, do it. And for those of you who say, but I can't, figure out a way. There's always a way. There's always a way. You just need to figure it out. Look at the time, guys. Sorry. See, life is not so great right now. You're thinking there's a lot, but things are coming into the open. And I think you're in your head saying, I need to be me. I need to be me. Okay? Which is a beautiful place. To actually be able to be you is beautiful. Because a lot of people won't. Because they're so afraid of what people are going to think, say, talk about you. Who fucking cares? See? Intuitive. Listen to the song of your soul. Trust your intuition as you have a way of knowing. And what was I just saying? For those of you who say, I can't, I don't know if I can, and this, I always say, there's always a way. Use your intuition to guide you. There's always a way. Figure it out. There's always a path forward. Just that when we're drowning, we don't see it because we're panicked, right? Stop and think. You know the way. Put a plan in place, okay? Emerge from the busy life and seek more solitude. Recognize that you have that you are unique and that you are loved, okay? Guys, listen to your intuition. Spirit is saying, have faith. You're protected. And when you actually do take action in your energy, like people are going to see you as like radiant. Radiant, maybe a little crazy, but radiant. They're going to see the beauty in you when you truly stand in your power. And for those feminines who are too masculine, you need to bring balance to that, right? Can't be too masculine because that's very intimidating. And then you would have to find a masculine that's very masculine or very submissive, which just can be very hard too, right? That's a fine balance right there. It's a very fine balance to find. It's almost like saying, it's like Spirit saying, you can create yourself new. You can act like this new, I don't know why, I'm thinking of all the Knights of Pentacles in the upright. Besides maybe the Knight of Pentacle, right? But because he's a little bit slower, but it's almost like saying like you can, I would say it's almost like more of like the Knight of Wands, right? Like moving forward passionately, eagerly, and doing all these amazing things, not running in and out though, but like just like saying like have that fire, use your ambition, use that spark within you to almost create yourself new. But you know how to do this. And for those of you who say, I can't, you're saying, yes, you do. Yeah, you kind of do. Maybe. And it's funny because if you go back to my Facebook reading, it was talking about being lazy. Somebody who's lacking the ambition, lacking the fire. Maybe you're just being lazy on thinking of that way or no. It's almost like, it's going to be so much work, so you don't want to take action. Does that make sense? You doing this is going to be laborious, tedious, hard, draining. So it's like, I don't want to do it. It's too much work, right? It's like that. Don't be like that. There's always an answer. You know it, and there's an answer. You just got to figure out what's going to be the answer for your situation, right? And honestly, guys, if you really, 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 really don't know what the answer is, you aren't going in within. And if you really, really don't know, then we need to book a private reading because then we can get down to it. But honestly, Spirit's saying, Hello? McFly, are you in there? It's like, you know what to do. And maybe some of you guys right now, because I'm actually seeing some people right now in my head going, yeah, she's right. I know what to do. I just don't want to do it. Because sometimes it's just too much work. It's too much work. See, it's almost like saying you're not willing to find the path. You're not willing to find this path. Exactly what I just said. Spirit is just confirming what I was channeling. Okay, so you just don't want, it's almost like, I don't want to find the path, because if I find the path, then I have to take action. So I'd rather not know the path, because then I don't need to take action. And then I can just play the victim and say, I can't. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying, guys? There's always a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. So it's saying, it's almost, okay. If you are resistant to take action because you possibly don't have a partner in crime to help you, Spirit's saying, why? Like you don't really need anybody. Like you kind of got this. You're just not having faith in yourself, right? Going back to the faith card. You don't have faith, but you do. Like you've got this. Just don't have the faith that you can do this. The bee, the community. I actually really love this card. It's so pretty. Whoever the artist was in this deck, they really did an amazing job. But this one, I just love the life in this card. Okay? You are a powerful creator. Your work blesses everything that you touch. Be open to receiving sweetness. You are a queen of abundance, or a king, whoever's watching me, okay? But you are choosing not to listen to your higher calling of being vibrant and taking your power back. Confirm, confirm, confirm. Confirm, confirm. Everything that I've been channeling, everything that has been coming out, it's just reconfirming, reconfirming, reconfirming. Okay, guys? Re. People used to call me Riri when I was younger. I don't know why. That was a nickname, Riri. Because I had a lot of Rose friends, so we nicknamed each other, Rees. Maybe that means something for somebody out there. So you have this feeling of uncomfort. See? And that's what I was saying before, guys. It's like, this is just going to be very uncomfortable for you. It's like, it's inside of you. Like, you're like, oh, I don't want to do this. If I do this, it's going to be, you feel like nobody's going to have your back if you do this kind of feeling. You feel like maybe your loved ones are going to turn on you. But you're not listening. You're not listening that you really need to take your power back, guys. You really need to stand strong in who you are. You're not listening you're not listening to this. See, it's like, you really don't have that much passion for therapy. It's kind of funny. It's like, this passion, it's almost like saying, like, Rose, the passion that you're trying to tell them to do, it's like they don't really want to hear it. They don't want to hear that they need to be passionate and take action. It's kind of like Spirit was giving me a message right now. I didn't even look at it until I looked down. They're like, they're not so passionate about the therapy. They're not so passionate about taking action. But if that's not the case, Spirit is saying, people, it's time to be passionate about the knowledge you're receiving. Okay? It's time to listen to counsel. It's time to give your worries to God. Okay? It's like, God, I know you got my back. I know you got my back. I'm going to do this. I know whatever happened is meant to be. And yeah, it's all good. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. Like, I was bidding on a house the other day, even though I really shouldn't, because I'm not divorced yet. And it fell through. And everyone was like, I'm so sorry. And I'm like, no. Clearly, God has a better plan for me. That didn't happen for a reason. Right? And everyone's looking at me like, okay. Like, all right. I'm like, yeah, it's all right. There were some things I loved about it, but there's some things I didn't like about it. And I'm sure there's something perfect is going to come along my way. There's a reason why that house fell through, right? So, right? Anything else? Closing messages here, Spirit? Closing messages? Because I feel like there needs to be one more message before I close this off for today. You can't control the winds, guys. You can't control your surroundings. You need to go within. You can only control you. You can't control what people are going to think. You can't control what's going to happen around you. The only thing you control is you. And like back from the beginning of this reading, you are the only one in control of your own happiness. You're the only one who can make you happy. You cannot make another person happy. I mean, you can, but really, you can't if they're not innately happy people, right? Two happy people make a good people together. But right now they're saying, you can't change the winds. No matter how powerful you are, you can't change the winds. But you do have spirit on your side. So just know that. All right, guys, I'm going to go. I'm going to try to actually upload a couple of videos right now because I have a little bit of time. All right, guys, love and light. See you next time. Oh, that's right. Only one that can make you happy is oneself. Love you.